How do you think your mom looks at you? Do you think she's proud of you? Do you think she's disappointed in you?
Meet 16-year-old member of the broccoli haircut gang, Cruz Medina. And moments before this, Cruz learned that his actions led to the killing of 18-year-old Jada Gonzalez.
I'm gonna ask you some very direct questions, man. Do you know what happened in that shooting? You don't know that somebody died?
A crime he could care less about.
So stupid.
But that smug attitude won't last long, because for hours, detectives have been gathering every piece of evidence they need to put this teenager away for life. And at the end of it all, Cruz will realize that his actions have consequences.
You ready to face a homicide charge?
I'm ready to go against it.
Who do you think you're the way?
It was just before midnight on December 18th, 2022, and Albuquerque police respond to reports of a drive-by shooting at a house party on the city's northwest side. But when they arrive at the chaotic scene, they find 18-year-old Jada Gonzalez wounded with a gunshot wound, and the suspect's long gone. Jada was an exemplary student who worked 2 jobs and had plans to attend Texas Christian University. But after she's rushed to a nearby hospital, she soon dies from her injuries. Now authorities are left wondering, was this a random act of violence or something far more targeted? After speaking with witnesses, they may get their answer, because a group of teens that showed up at the party uninvited had been kicked out not long before the shooting. The reason? They were brandishing firearms for group photos. Now armed with a possible motive, authorities must find their suspects. And in the days that follow, social media posts, cell phone data, and videos from the party will help them do just that. It all leads to 4 suspects: Jesse Parra, Jesse Barrios, Isaiah Espinoza, and Cruz Medina. And when video shot by Jesse from inside the vehicle is uncovered, police quickly realize it was Isaiah and Cruz who pulled the trigger. So as Cruz is taken in for questioning, detectives want to know, how did being kicked out of a party end in a senseless murder? But first they start with criminal history, and for a 16-year-old, Cruz's rap sheet is almost impressively long.
How long did you do time in for YDC or JDC?
Altogether, probably like 2 years.
2 years straight, or was it like broken up?
Straight.
Straight?
Well, I got committed 2 years, so I did that straight. And then JDC probably altogether like 10 months.
Oh, how long have you been out for a while, or is it recent?
I got released July or June 23rd, but then I had violated and went back October 20th.
So June 23rd you violated, you got out.
Then I got out and violated October 20th.
Oh,
And
you went back in October 20th? For how long?
So I went in September 6th and got out October 20th.
Okay, you got out on October 20th. Did you get back into school? No.
I tried.
What school were you going to before?
West Mesa?
And then you tried to go back to West Mesa, or what school did you try to get into?
Yeah, I tried to go back to West Mesa.
Yeah, and what they say, no way?
They just said that because when I went back, that I guess I was there for too long. They saw me and I wanted to go back. And they said I was disenrolled, and then I just never got back to re-enroll.
What was the, if you don't mind me asking you, and again, you don't have to say, what did you go into YDC or JDC for the 2 years? What was the charges there?
Okay, so they had me on parole. And then, so my ankle bracelet, I let it die at night and I would go out. And then they found pictures of me on Facebook with guns and drugs and alcohol.
Mm-hmm. What was the initial charge that you were in there for?
The initial charge?
Yeah, you have to go in there before they put you on the ankle bracelet and you're on parole. What was the initial charge that you were charged?
How many committed?
Yeah.
All of them.
Okay.
I had
guns?
4 armed robberies, aggravated battery, transferring her students to vehicles, shooting at her from a motorized vehicle.
Man, bro.
That's it.
Holy cow, that's a
But I'm
lot.
pretty sure the plea deal was plead guilty to 1 armed robbery to drop rest of the charges, I think, something like that.
Okay. Well, it sounds like he did 4 armed robberies and they dropped it down to 1. I guess that's, I'm not going to say nothing about the state of Mexico, but that's a fair deal. Or at least it's a good deal for you.
So are we the only ones getting arrested?
What, you guys have, you guys all have warrants, yeah. So there's still an investigation that's gonna go on by another unit over at the at the motel. Sorry.
You know what, when I started to sit up, you guys said my name, I was like,
Oh man, so what did you say at that point?
I knew, I was like, I looked to the right, I seen someone at the end, I was like, oh.
Did you think about running?
I was going to, yeah. Because I saw the beat back up and I was like, yeah, okay.
And that's what I was told, man. It was a wise decision. So it seems like you're growing up a little bit. So you're saying, no, I'm not gonna go down there and just be hurt because you're gonna go to jail.
This is why I get just so, like, I don't know what I did, like, that hurts, I don't know what.
And
I swear to God, I've not been doing, like, I've been trying so hard not to be like crash dummy. You guys know what that is? Crash dummy. It's like somehow just do something in front of other people just to like prove a point or some shit. Again, I've been trying so hard not to do nothing like that, like just trying to keep myself in. But I still go around the people, but I've been like holding myself back, and I just don't know what it is. Like what it could even be.
Even though he knows his other friends are also in custody, Cruz pretends he has no idea why he's under arrest. Although he doesn't exactly have a history of being honest, and that won't change anytime soon. But he may have a harder time getting away with those lies, because all of his crimes have been caught on video. Subscribe if you're into watching killers like Cruz get caught in their own lies. That's literally all we do here.
what would you say if I told you that? Yeah, I think probably what about the vehicle that you were in today. Okay. Like I said, there's obviously enough charges, and I talked to the detective. He's an old buddy of mine. Okay. He's an auto theft detective. I did a lot of auto theft at one time. But
What's his name?
Lovato?
Yeah,
Angelo?
he was the same one.
That arrested you last time?
The last time.
Oh,
Yeah.
for stolen vehicles? So how many stolen vehicles have you been in that you've been?
Well,
Okay, let me ask you that you've been arrested for.
there's two different cases,
Okay.
and then the two different. It was like the day after day, and then the today it was so I got in armed robbery and aggravated and transferring to stolen vehicles with both of the cases.
And this was how long ago?
This
a while?
2020.
Okay, so it's been a while back. So this is kind of what stemmed into you going into being committed into YDC or J. Do you call it YDC or JDC? YDC, okay. So I think that's what kind of drew the attention was a stolen vehicle, okay? And actually they have video of you getting out of the stolen vehicle. I'll just be very honest. You know that already, okay? But when you get out, you have a firearm on you, man. And I'm just saying it's all on video. They showed me that video. I'm sorry, man. It seems like you're trying, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you, man, because I can see the emotion in you. It seems like you're trying. You're probably just hanging out with the wrong crew, man.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you get caught up with these guys.
It's just the people I knew from before. They're putting me in like, it's kind of honestly, like these two I know from YDC. Like, I met up with them because I knew them from jail. It's just, I don't know.
How'd you hook up with these guys like today or within the last?
They called me, they said I got out, they ran from the immigration, they're like, let's kick it. I was like, all right.
The one gun that was in your back, that's yours. Is it yours or is it just?
The gun is not mine, I was just.
Why do you feel like you have to have a gun? I know, don't say it's because it's bootleg, because I get that a lot, right? But you're right, and I can understand that. I carry my gun everywhere I go in bootleg, right? I can understand a certain extent, but you tell me why you feel like you have to carry a gun.
Because everybody hates on me.
Tell me about that. What do you mean they hate on me? I don't understand.
I don't know, I just have this like, a lot of people like me.
A lot of people like you.
And a lot of people hate me for it.
So do you have a personality like either I hate you or I like you? I mean, is there any in between there?
Yeah, basically, like, I don't know, it's just like, people see me as like I don't know, just because I did 2 years, like, it's like a big old threat to them or some shit, I don't know. It's like, I don't know, they just see me as.
Because you seem pretty chill here, man. Do you go kind of local, lobster on us? Can you? Is that why they?
It just makes me look bad.
Do they have a certain amount of respect because you did the 2 years, or are they just afraid of you, or they're challenging you? What do you think?
Probably challenging me, yeah. Just design it. Just the shit I do.
What is it that you do, bro?
Did before.
Huh?
Did before, yes.
Have you been doing the things that you did before? Have you been doing that within the last couple of weeks, last month?
Honestly, yeah.
How many times have you shot at somebody else?
Have I shot somebody else?
Yeah, the last week,
The
2
last
weeks, the last month, yeah. We can start off the last week.
The last week, nobody.
Nobody? How about the last 2 weeks?
The last 2 weeks, nobody.
How about the last month?
The last time I shot a gun was New Year's.
New Year's? Okay. Or was that a rifle that you shot? Just. Now let me ask you, let me turn it around this way, because you talked a little bit earlier about, like, I guess, what do you call them when they're against you? Like, enemies? Ops. So, your ops, have you been shot at in the last week?
Have I been shot?
Yeah, by the ops. How about the last 2 weeks?
I have not been shot.
Since you've been out? So nothing? Not in any of the vehicles that you've been in? Has they ever been shot up? Not at all? Okay, that's good. It's a good thing.
Surprising.
Yeah. Well, really, is it really surprising?
Oh, you know what? No. I haven't.
When did you get shot at? Because I wouldn't remember that if somebody shot at me. I've been shot before. I can tell you the date and the time. March 25th, 2005. That's when I got shot at.
It was a Friday, I just don't know.
It was a Friday?
Yeah.
Well, tell us about that. What was that? What was that? What were you doing and who were you with that the cops shot at you guys?
So we were going to parties. We saw some people that we didn't like. And it wasn't like an issue or nothing. I mean, we were still there. Everybody was still there. We left from there. And we were just driving around. And then the guy that was driving, I guess he wanted to meet up with his girls. So we go to wherever street it's at. And then we're sitting there for a minute. And I see just a car fly at us. And I just see the sparks like from the four windows just start shooting at us.
What's that?
Yeah, and they parked us. They shot our engine
Oof.
They shot the engine?
Where were you guys at?
on the east side.
On the east side? Oof.
Despite being a mere 16, it seems Cruz was leading a dangerous life. And now it looks like that proximity to guns and gangsters has finally landed him in real trouble. But what he's truly worried about soon becomes clear: the content of his Snapchat account.
Do you have a Snap or no?
I have on Instagram.
Huh?
I just have on Instagram.
Just Instagram? Because I think now Snap, you said you hooked up with her on Snap or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so you still have a Snap or you don't?
No, I blocked that.
Okay. But you have one though. You have a Snap account? And
You guys
then,
can find out soon.
yeah, we're gonna find it on your phone.
That's gonna be so bad.
What's
What?
on there?
All kinds of shit.
Like what? You're making me nervous.
Bad stuff or like just creepy stuff or like what's that we shouldn't be watching?
Not just bad stuff.
Tell me what bad is, bro.
You're just gonna see a whole lot of guns. A whole lot of drugs. You're gonna see a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good. Well, bro, you seem like you gotta get out of this stuff, bro. Honestly. Are you?
I literally just today about that. We wanted to get me next week.
Okay.
To go up there with you.
Alright. I wanna tell you something, man. That when you get into this crew of people that I don't know if you really believe that they care about you or not. I don't know who your homies are. Do you have any true homies that you trust right now? That just has me up.
Yeah.
How many, on the one hand, can you say, how many true homies do you truly trust?
Like, two.
Two. Okay. Keeping those two guys in, probably I'm gonna assume they're guys, right, homies, guys. Keeping those two guys aside, over here on the side, how many over here that do you think if they were pinned up against the wall, so to speak, and they were brought in for an investigation, that they would roll on you? A lot of them. So you're hanging out with guys that would turn on you in a heartbeat. How about these two guys? Do you think you trust them? No. Not at all.
I already know exactly how this is gonna go.
How's it gonna go?
I'm the young one. They can say it's me.
Unless you tell us what's up.
So I'm not that type of person.
You're not one to roll on anybody at all. You'll just take the hit. You'll take the hit for having a stolen gun.
I mean, I'll take the hit for whatever I got to take it for.
You'll take a hit for a robbery.
I never did a robbery.
You'll take a hit for a shooting.
Never shot.
How about you? Have you ever shot somebody that you know about? How about, have you ever shot somebody that you didn't know about?
That I didn't know about? Like, what do you mean?
Like, shoot.
Yeah. No.
No?
But yeah, I shot somebody. I have charges for shooting people.
You do have charges?
Yeah.
Since you got out or from before?
Before.
Okay. So those are the charges, but you've already done your time on that.
Yeah.
So you were probably, what, 14 when all that happened?
After
So you gotta remember now, Cruz, that you're 16 now, bro. So it's not the same that when you were 14. Okay?
Yeah, so my first case, it was so weird. They let me out in 2 weeks. It was when I shot someone too. They let me out in 2 weeks. Caught CCP. I was like, alright, they didn't do nothing to me. I took a plea of 2 years probation, and I thought it was a joke, obviously. I only covered the case and but for 2 years.
You're right, and it's probably because of your age.
Yeah, it's because I guess at 13 they can't charge you as a youth, and then at 14 it's just
14, you can go either way. 15, 16, you do something major, you can get charges as an adult. Okay? So you gotta consider that, man.
Would you consider anything in my charge right now major? Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, this is the opportunity we give to people, okay? I'm gonna ask you some very direct questions, man. Because, again, you have the right to not answer or whatever. We've done that, don't lie, okay? But beyond the stolen vehicle tonight, beyond what you've probably within the last few days, and we probably have some more information that you've been doing the last few days, I can tell you that you're up at the Super 8 Motel, up there by the airport. There's some things that happened there, okay?
The
Super 8. Over there off of Yale and...
What was it, the one you said you were on? Not the Super 8.
He said up on New Bank. Yeah.
I forgot what that one was called.
Yeah, but I know you were up at Super 8 too, and a G-Ride. What do you call someone here?
Stolo.
So what?
Stolo.
Stolo?
Stole?
So you were in a Stolo up by the airport up there. But beyond all that, okay, let's kind of go beyond some of those. All those are going to kind of pan out, and those are not major charges, stolen vehicle, well, shooting at or from a motor vehicle is a 4th degree felony, but still not as bad as shooting somebody and hurting them. You know what I mean? And I think that you're smart enough and you're wise enough that we're getting to a point in this conversation that I have to ask you, we're not here for a stolen vehicle. We're not here for, a stolen gun.
Yeah.
You know what we're here for.
Considering all the illegal activity Cruz admits to, there's now a chance he really doesn't know why he's here. But the detectives have no problem jogging his memory about the events of just a few nights ago.
We're here about a shooting that involved when you got shot at. I can tell you where your car and who was in that car. I can tell you that right now, okay? So you already know. And I know where you were at because we picked up the car from there. Police showed up because you and your buddy, your homie, took off running. Where were you guys at before that?
Where were we at?
Yeah, before that happened, before you guys party? And what happened?
Multiple parties.
Okay. What happened at the first party?
No.
Okay, where was that party at?
Oh shit, honestly.
Was it east side, west side, valley?
It was on the east side, because we had to go all the way to the west side.
East side, okay. When you guys came to the west side, what happened at that party? And be real, bro.
We got kicked out, and then, I don't know, I just heard shooting, and I ran to the car. I just heard shooting. It was coming from on the balcony, and then from somewhere else, and I just ran to the car and left.
What kind of vehicle were you in, bro?
At first, I was in my homie's vehicle. I don't know what it is.
Okay. When you left the party, when the shooting was happening, what were you in then?
I think it was like a Honda. It was like a Nissan.
Guess again. Guess again.
That's what it was.
Cruz. Okay. And this is an opportunity, okay? And I believe that you wanna do what's right because
No, trust me, I'm telling you, I left in my car, but I met up with him afterwards.
you met up with who?
With the people.
Which people?
The people that I was with when we got shot at.
You met up with them? Where'd you meet up with them? Because your cell phone's going down.
Just on the road.
Just on the road?
Yeah, just right there.
No, come on.
Cruz may play dumb about the Dodge Challenger witnesses say he fired from, but the claim he met up with the victims a short time later defies belief, because a wealth of cell phone data and witness testimony disproves this. And after dancing around the question to get Cruz comfortable, he finally asks what's on everybody's minds.
So I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, because we didn't just get here by accident. We've been doing a lot of work on that shooting, okay? Do you know what happened in that shooting?
No.
You don't know what happened? You don't know that somebody died?
I think someone died.
Okay. Well, that's something. Like, it's like, oh, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Did you know that person that died? Oh. Who's responsible for that shooting?
Sure.
There you are. You know exactly who's responsible for that shooting. You're in the vehicle with your buddies. Yeah. Because you guys go from there all the way to the east side, where you guys got set up by the girl. And then you guys came over back to the west side. We had all this on locations. Did you guys shoot at anybody? What were you using that night?
What was I using that night? The 9.
Tell me about the magazine on that night.
22 rounders, a Pro Mag.
Pro Mag? So
The Glock 34. So actually, no, I had a drum in it. The Glock 34 with a drum and a Glock B. This is my phone.
You have two,
I have one.
but just always got the beam on it?
Yeah.
What color is that beam?
It didn't work. It's red.
It's red.
And you said you had a drum? How many rounds fit in the drum? 50. And it's 9 mil? Like you said, Glock 34? Do they have a switch on it?
No.
No? You wish? Huh. How many guns have you ever had that had switches in them?
No.
None? You don't know how to do that, or not at all? So, I know you're trying to separate yourself from this car. So I know exactly, if you're talking about a white car, I know exactly what happened because we have video. So tell me how you were in that white car.
What do you mean?
Tell me how, when you guys left the party, how did you leave the party in comparison to that black Hellcat or whatever.
Because everybody was just running.
Okay.
And I just hopped in the car with someone that I knew.
Okay.
Could have parked like a word out.
So you said you got kicked out. When did you just get kicked out?
Like right before that happened.
Okay. Before what happened, I'm sorry. Before the shooting?
Yeah.
How many of you guys got kicked out?
Like almost everybody, a lot of people got kicked out.
Okay. Why were they kicking people out?
I'm not sure the dad came and the mom. They're just young.
Okay. Did you see anybody with firearms at the party?
No.
No?
Just in the balcony.
Just in the balcony? Who was on the balcony?
I don't know. Whoever was shooting up there.
You didn't see who it was? Did you guys have your firearms at the party?
I had mine, yeah.
So when you guys get kicked out of the party, you're armed with a 9mm drum. Any of your other homies have guns that you guys have video or pictures of? Be honest, because I'm going to be asking if I didn't know.
Yeah, you can find pictures.
Okay. So what other guns were at the party with your homies?
With my homies, there was only 9s.
Just 9s? Okay. How about the guy that was driving the car?
I'm not sure.
It's a pretty big gun, man. What do you mean you're not sure?
I'm not sure what it was.
Okay. You know what a Draco is?
Mm-hmm.
Did he have a Draco?
Mm-hmm.
Who had the Draco?
I'm not sure.
The AK pattern Draco holds a magazine of up to 30 rounds, and while it's sold as a handgun, it's mechanically a rifle in every way. But even though Cruz denies any involvement in the shooting, he seems intimately familiar with one of the weapons used, even down to its ammo.
Do you know what kind of shots the Draco shoot?
Mm-hmm.
What kind?
7.62.
Who was shooting a Draco that night? Or who had a Draco?
I'm not sure.
Bro, there's a video with you and you have your 9mm drum, your homie has a Draco, and the other homie has a light with the beam.
A light with the beam?
Yeah, like a green
Extended magazine.
extended mag with a green beam.
Mm-hmm. You might have, I don't know.
You're not gonna tell me those guys' names?
No, sir.
Not at all?
No, sir.
We just have to figure it out.
No, sir.
Why'd you guys get kicked out of the party?
I don't know. I don't even think it was like us, like directly. I think everybody just getting kicked out.
How many got kicked out with you?
A lot.
Yeah. Okay. And when you guys got kicked out, what happened after that? Like, walk through when you escaped.
People were yelling everywhere.
What are they saying?
Everybody was yelling, telling people to stop.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just hear shots ring off.
Okay.
And then you hear shots ring back.
You heard shots go towards the house, and then someone was shooting back? Okay, and then what car did you get in?
A white car.
And what kind of car was it?
I'm not sure. It was like a Nissan or a Honda.
Nissan or Honda. And then you said your friend had a Hellcat, a black Hellcat?
Or like a scat pack or something.
Or scat pack, okay. And so who left first, you or the Hellcat?
Yeah.
They left first, and then you followed, like directly behind, or what?
Yeah. Not like directly behind, like I met him up the street. It wasn't even on turn, like I met him right there and I ran to the car and dumped him.
Okay. And did you see them shoot?
Them?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't see the driver shoot? Or the other people shoot?
No.
Did you shoot?
No.
Now, again, like you've been honest and you've been super hard.
Honestly, yeah, I did try to shoot, but I couldn't down. Even down when it was when that shit happened, when I shot, I got jammed there too.
So you have a 9, right?
Yeah.
So what happens when you jam? Like you pull the trigger and nothing comes out, or what happens?
Yeah, it just gets stuck in the chamber.
Okay. Was it like a double feed or?
Yeah, no.
Did you clear it?
Yeah, I cleared it.
Where were you when you cleared it?
At the party?
Yeah. Like were you in a car when you cleared it, or
Yeah,
outside?
in the car.
What car were you in?
At that point, I was in the Hellcat at that point.
Okay, so you were in the Hellcat. So were they shooting at you when you were trying to shoot?
Yeah.
Okay, so they were shooting at you.
That's why I did, because I saw shots coming towards us.
Did anybody get hit?
No.
Did the car get hit, do you know?
No.
And so you try to shoot back because someone's shooting at you, and then your gun jams, and then you clear the
The
feed.
shot was.
You shot once? Okay. Was it after you cleared out your gun?
No.
It was before? Okay. When you shot, like, where did you shoot at? Or towards?
I think I shot up towards the air. I didn't shoot at the house. I did.
Okay. So you shot in the air, and then, and the gun that you shot with, where's that gun now?
What traded it?
For what did you, I'm sorry, why would you stop with the what you
I traded it for a different gun.
For the gun you have now?
No.
No, for another gun? When did you find out that somebody was killed?
Couple. Less than an hour after it happened.
Okay, so you heard someone got hit. And what did your friends say about it? That you were in the car with?
They were just like, what? Everybody was just tripping. They were like, couldn't believe someone got hit. It's because one of my homegirls, she carried the person that got hit out, and she called it. She was like, someone got hit at the party.
Your home did? Was she, was your friend, how did you guys get to that party? Like, who invited you guys?
That girl.
The girl. Which homegirl is this?
I want to say.
Okay. And is this the girl that you went to the party with?
Yeah.
Okay. And so when you go to the party, you're in like a gray blue SUV.
No, it's like a car.
Like a car.
I with the spoilers.
Okay. And did the Hellcat follow you there? So you guys all got there at the same time? Okay. And who was in that? Like, how many people were in the Hellcat?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 people in the Hellcat. And so you guys get there, and then you guys all get taken control. Did anybody that was in the Hellcat or the Scat Pack, did they shoot back at the party?
Not that I know, no.
So you're the only one that you know of that shot?
Yeah. And it's, yeah. And it was like at the corner too, so like there was no point in even like the rear active chamber or nothing.
Cruz's story is all over the place. First he says he didn't fire at all, and now he claims he only did once in self-defense. But considering the video evidence, detectives need far more of an explanation than this, and after promising not to resist, Cruz is uncuffed to help give it to them.
We're like at the corner of what? So you have a party down this way.
So like the road.
Okay. Is up here to your best off? Is that what we were comfortable here? So I just are you doing that already?
Yeah, it's cool for us. But no, I don't want to get in your skin anyways.
Promise you find us.
Promise.
There's officers out there. They like to fight and I don't. She likes to. She can do some fun. Peacekeeper and then.
Yeah. So it's, I'm just trying to like remember the layout, so I'll give you this time. So let's say the house is here, the party. If you want to like just draw like a box of where the party is, or like how the layout is.
Okay. I'm gonna just do it the way that I see it in my head right now.
Yeah.
So the house would be right here. So say this is the street.
Okay.
And then it goes into a roundabout right here.
Mm-hmm.
And the street's like going up all the way, and then it turns. So I was probably around like this point right here when I shot. Like I probably wasn't even in sight with the house really.
So you've been shot at before, right? Like you're telling us, so you know what it sounds
Honestly,
like.
that's the first night that I've been shot at so long.
Yeah. And so you know what it sounds like when gunfire's coming at you, right? And that's what it sounded like. Where did you hear the shots coming from first?
Honestly, I can't really tell you.
Okay.
Like they just go off.
So you're walking up this way.
The only way I was able to tell is because of the sparks.
Where did the sparks come from?
From on top of the balcony.
Okay. So you saw sparks on the balcony over here. And so you guys are walking up. So you said you get into a car first?
Yeah.
And then they drive up this way? Okay. and then you get out of your friend's white, possible Honda or Nissan, and then jump into the Hellcat here. And then when you get into the Hellcat, at what point was there more shots?
There was just shots from the balcony, and then it stopped. And then I was like, what? And he kind of like stopped in the corner and looked at the house, and that's when I went to shoot, and it just shot one, and it just went off.
Okay, so when you guys leave, you guys go to the other spot, you go to the gas
station.
Yeah, what gas station?
I really like lost complete memory of Albuquerque from being in jail.
Okay, no worries. So you went to the gas station and
Is the gas station open or closed?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't remember if you put.
I'm sorry, can you think your hand up just like it's okay.
I don't know, honestly. I forgot. I just know we stopped at the gas station.
Okay. Did you guys put in gas or get a drink or anything like that?
I don't remember. We might have put gas, but I don't think we did.
Okay.
I think we're just sitting there trying to find something to do.
Just coming back just a little bit. You said you heard about an hour later your homegirl. Who did she talk to tell you that somebody was?
Well, I guess she stayed there.
Oh, she stayed there? And you're not going to tell us her name, right? Who did she communicate with, you or with one of the other guys in the car?
I think she called someone else in the car.
She called someone else in the car. So this is how it works, and I understand you kind of dancing around it somewhat because you're a pretty smart guy. But you have to know that being inside the car, that happening, and shooting, and everyone in that car you're going to be in shoot is responsible for what happens.
Right.
Right? So I want to tell you something that you might probably already know. Okay. We're really looking for the guy that shot the Draco. Okay. I know there was a Draco at the party. We already have photos, pictures. It was right next to you, so I know you know who that is.
And which one was that? What was he wearing?
Can't tell you what he's wearing, but you know what I'm talking about. You guys were in the kitchen when he had it out.
It was a college picture.
Huh?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the video I took? Yeah.
It's a video you took, exactly. So on that video, there's somebody has a Draco in his pants. Are you gonna tell us who that is?
You guys know who it is.
We know who it is. Are you gonna say who it is?
That's good.
Okay. You know how I'm gonna pull it down a little bit. You know how that's gonna look like for you? Because we can put you in the car, we can put you at the party, we can put you with the handgun. You know how that's gonna look like you are part of that whole crew?
Yeah.
And this is the time to separate yourself from all that. And that's why I was asking you, are you really gonna go down for what somebody else did?
Yeah.
You are?
Even though Cruz is just 16 years old, he's clearly been schooled in the ways of the street. And that means you never snitch, even if it means going to prison for the rest of your life. So with an already experienced criminal in front of them, detectives have to work a little harder if they want to get anything out of Cruz.
There's honestly really no point. You guys already know who the person is you're asking me about. You just want to hear it out of my mouth so you can put it on paper. And I don't
That's not necessarily true. It's not, because the thing is, I think everybody has their own role in everything, in crimes, right? Or in life. I don't think that you went to that party with the intention of shooting up a party. I truly don't believe that. You're a young kid. I think you're probably I don't know if you're trying to meet up with some girls or if you're being faithful. I don't know what you're doing, but you probably went there to hang out, get some drinks, smoke, and just have a good time with your friends, because that's what it looked like. And it seemed like it was a chill party until people started getting kicked out and somebody's yelling at you guys to get out, and that's why I believe that I don't think you went there with the intention to shoot a party. I think it just happened. And that's why I'm saying I don't think you or your friends or ex-friends, I don't think you guys are bad people. But, I would just like to hear from your perspective what happened. And that's why I'm here trying to talk with you. Okay?
Everybody has their side of the story, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is what I tell people, you know what? Any of those other guys, unless those are two homies that you trust, and those two guys are there, I can tell you that anybody else that we talk to, and we talk to a lot of different people, unless it's those two guys that you said are on the side, remember I said keep them on the side. If those two homies weren't there, if they are, then yeah, you're gonna cover for them. You're gonna take the bullet for them, so to speak. You're gonna take the hit. But if they're not, guess what? Everybody else that you say you don't trust that would roll on you, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna put it all on you.
But I mean, I know I didn't do it. I know there's proof on my phone that I didn't do it.
What proof is that?
Huh?
What proof is that?
My clothes. The gun I had in the pictures.
Okay. What clothes?
I don't know. I just know that I'm not going to be seen shooting nothing. How many guns were in it or how many were fired?
In it.
4.
How many were fired?
3.
Which one wasn't fired right there out of 9?
It's one of the 9s.
One of the 9s, was it?
What was it?
Where did you guys run off to, you and your homie?
Where did we run off to?
Because that we have officer video when he pulled up. You guys midnight interception.
Oh my god, it was so scary.
Why was that scary? You guys were the ones running.
No, you should have seen did you see the video?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I pointed the gun when he pulled up.
Oh, that I didn't see it because the video. The video doesn't start he can't pick that up on the video as it's going up.
Because at that point I was putting the beam on any car I seen drive by. And I seen a car creeping up right there, so I kind of run to the side, to where they can't see me.
Oh, the dirt area?
And I pop out and I see it's a cop. I was like, oh. And then I ran to the back of the car, and then I look around and I do. And then he's like, you with the backpack, put your hands up. And I had a little drum in my hand with the Glock that's like this long. The Glock that has like this long.
The one that's in the picture we got.
Yeah, that's just long. And I looked at what I do. I was like,
Did you have a backpack? Or okay, you
I had
had
another gun in my backpack.
Oh, okay.
And I put it between my legs. And I was down like that. And I looked
Yeah, I seen that part.
and I looked at my home and I was like, dude. And I just looked at him and I just started running that log.
You're lucky you didn't get shot by an officer. If you would have seen and registered all that, right?
Yeah, no. That's a main reason I didn't run today. I did not want to get into the deep back in.
Yes.
You heard a lot.
That's a wise decision.
As soon as I would have started running, the guys would have shot me.
Probably not, because they still didn't know what was going on.
You talked about today?
I mean, today, possibly today. You would have been hit with what we call a 40 millimeter. So it's different from a
like a
big
Nerf
bag.
gun, but it hurts really bad.
It's like a rubber ball.
Because our families have all the girls run out first.
And then you guys run
And they
out.
went out first, didn't they?
And we just run out. But I looked, and I went to look to the side. I seen someone with the beanbag right there. I seen my guys in the front. I looked to the right, someone with the beanbag right there. I was like, oh.
It's done. You're done.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Oh man. It's like, who was shooting the 7.62? Front passenger or the driver? Or you?
I'm not sure.
No.
I was shooting at 9.
I think you told me at one point, I'm sorry, that the person that was shooting the 223 was the passenger.
Passenger?
Yeah, you said the passenger. That the driver was shooting a pistol and that the passenger was shooting the 223.
That was another when you guys were shooting at the other group. Remember when you said you told me about the east side, west side thing, you were trying to mask it, you said?
Oh yeah, that's what I was like.
Yeah.
No, them didn't have a 223.
Huh?
Them didn't have a 223 or else I would have hit him.
Hey, somebody was shooting a 7.62, because that's where all the cases that you took a video of it. It's all 7.62s. A lot of them.
Yeah.
There were some 9s, but there was a lot of 7.62s.
The video I see my 9s.
Was somebody in the Hellcat shooting 7.62?
Not that I know of.
Okay. And
Who was shooting the rifle?
Not that I know.
What were they shooting? You told me you were shooting a 223. That's a rifle.
That's what earlier though. That's not I didn't know what to tell you guys.
Okay.
so like the front
Are you masking right now?
No, I was asking earlier.
Okay.
That's why I was so confused. You said 223. I kind of forgot what I said.
Yeah.
So
You know what they call that, right?
What?
When you lying, you can't remember what you lied about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when it's the truth, you remember it because it's the truth.
Cruz can deny being the one who pulled the trigger, but he can't argue with the video evidence. And now that he can't even keep his own lies straight, detectives have a perfect opportunity to catch him in them. Because if he refuses to take the easy way out and assist in their investigation, the hard way is right there waiting.
How are we gonna help you out, man, in all of this? You tell us how we're gonna be able to tell the district attorney's office that you aren't involved in any of this. How are we gonna help you out?
I don't think you can, sir.
No? So you're already kind of just accepting it, ready to take the blow? You're ready to face a homicide charge?
I'm ready to go against it.
You think you'd win?
Yeah.
Think so?
I mean, I know I didn't do it.
but you know the person who did it.
You're in the same vehicle those that were shooting. We have video. We wouldn't be asking you if we can have such good video.
Yeah.
And I ain't bluffing, bro. I can tell you that we see flashes coming from that black Hellcat like crazy. And you're right, we believe somebody from the party shooting from the balcony. I'd like to know who. I don't know that. We don't know. We're still working on that. But we know, I don't know if the Hellcat, I guess, you know, the black car that you were talking about that ended up in the same car. We know that car's involved. But it's going to be very hard for you to explain that we see video and the only car that leaves at that time is a black car that's involved. See what I'm saying? And you're in it, because you're in it an hour and a half later.
You guys already talked to the driver.
So what do you think he's telling us?
Everything.
What do you think he's saying about you?
I think there's nothing to be said about me.
What do you think he's saying that happened after the party, after you guys got kicked out?
I don't know. I just heard that he's looking for government names on people that were there that night.
He's looking for who?
Government names.
Government names? He's looking for government names of like the group you guys were all with in Hellcat? Well, why would you do that?
I don't know. That's why he's weird. That's why he was sloppy. I don't like it.
Like to give up your names, or like your real names, you mean? What does he know you by?
He knows me. I grew up with him.
But what does he know you? Just he knows your.
Everybody knows my Cruz.
He knows your real name. Okay. Is that what you mean by government name?
Yeah.
Like your real name? Okay.
You said you've known how long?
Ever since I was a little kid, I was at the same apartment complex growing up.
So, how long did you say, like 10 years?
Like 5.
If I was to show you a photo of him, would you be able to tell me if that was the driver or not?
No.
No. You would be able to, but you just don't want to, right?
I was gonna say he can't. He just
So,
you see how you're tying yourself up a little bit more every time.
Yeah, but I just.
is he worth the charge?
It's worth my daily.
Okay. Alright. I can respect that, man, but I don't understand it. I can respect it.
It's just because you guys know Diego Padilla and
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? You know how much people want to kill Diego Padilla?
Why? Because they're calling him a snitch or what? Okay. Where's Diego at right now?
I wish I knew.
So I understand that you wouldn't want to take, because we've already talked to you, like, we knew you were at the party, we knew you were at the Hellcat, we knew you were there afterwards. But so you're willing to like talk to us, you don't want to take the blame for anybody else, so let me just ask you straight up, are you willing to take a homicide charge for something you did do?
For something I did do?
For something you did do, would you just fess up and be like, yeah, I did it?
No.
So either way you wouldn't tell us.
If you saw it, you wouldn't tell us. If you were responsible for shooting,
If I shot and hit someone, no, I wouldn't tell you this.
so where's the dignity in that? Where's the respect there?
There's some, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to ask you, because you're like, it's not cool, these other guys are gonna snitch and do this and that, but yet, if you did something, just, hey, yeah, I did it, I'll take it. Because that's the respectful dignity thing part of it, right? Mostly?
I didn't do that though. I did 2 years because of that.
Okay. So you told on yourself the last time? Okay. But you see what I'm saying though? I mean, if you're not gonna be honest, then we have to consider that you're lying about you being responsible for what happened. You know what I mean? And I want to believe you, but the only way we can help people out is when they're honest and then we're able to verify or corroborate their information. All right? Like I can tell you where your whereabouts, I can tell you that you're at these other places. You know what I mean? We already know a lot of that.
Yeah.
You know? But this is your opportunity, and I don't believe in beating a dead horse to death, you know what I mean, it's up to you if you want to help yourself up, help yourself out. If you don't want to, man, you're 16, you have your mom. She seems like, you said that, you feel like you disappointed her. Let's just be honest, man. Tell us exactly what happened, and let's just walk out of here with the honest truth.
Even though Cruz won't give up his homies, detectives still have him dead to rights. But that doesn't mean he'll ever confess, because Cruz is well on his way to becoming a career criminal, and knows all too well that admitting to your misdeeds never works out for him.
It's up to you, man. I think, I don't want to leave out of here. You think that I'm a jerk, though. That's one thing I don't want.
Yeah.
So I'll respect it. If you don't want to, tell us any more information, like real information, you've told us a lot, and I respect it. And I appreciate it, honestly, I do. But, if you're gonna kind of dance around names and stuff like that, then yeah. There's only so much we can do with that, right? And at that point, there's only so much we can do to help you when we turn in our paperwork.
You see, the last time that's what they told me to, but I didn't get no help.
You said what?
That's what they told me to the last time, and that's what they told myself, but I didn't get no help.
Was that a homicide investigation? Okay, so again, we can't make promises. Like I'm not gonna lie to you and be like, yeah, I'll offer you all these deals. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm trying to say is that the more cooperative you are with us reflects when we put down our paperwork, right?
See, I'm not kind of pushing it with me. Like, I'm taking the most I could, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let me ask you this. Just, if we call it a night, right?
I guarantee you I'm not gonna say no names ever.
Okay.
You're not, okay.
Walk us through the night without names. Walk us through what happened without names.
I kind of already did what I could say.
So, when you shot, your casing's gonna be on scene, right? Or did you?
It was probably in the car.
It was in the car or outside the car?
It's probably in the car.
Okay.
What happens if it's outside the car? What happens if it's outside the car?
I don't touch bullets.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter touching them, it's kind of like,
Who touches them? Who loads them?
I don't touch them.
You have somebody else load them for you?
No, slow. That's when my shirt's off with
So you use your shirt to kind of...
Yeah, just wrap around.
Gotcha. Pretty smart. Pretty smart.
And I mean,
Why do you do that?
Well,
Why do you use your shirt?
I don't know. It's hard if your sleeves slip.
Okay. But why don't you just touch them with your fingers? No, you're not gonna tell me. Yeah, you'll be like, I'm not walking into that one.
I know people that do, like,
Okay,
I don't know how
I got you. I got you. But you use your shirt.
I'm learning so much shit tonight. I don't fuck it out.
Well, Cruz, I think what I was gonna tell you is, you said you'll never say those names. How about if we tell the district attorney that we believe that you could be cooperative, and on paper, because they're the only ones that can make deals like that, we can't. But what happens if we talk to them and say, you know what, you talk to Cruz and he seems like a pretty honest guy. He's honest because he's not telling us who he knows who these people are, but he's honest about, the reality of it. And they, on paper, with even your public defender, put something in writing so that you don't get hemmed up as bad. Would that be something you're interested in down the road? Because we can't make no promises. No, absolutely not.
I'd rather not be looking for it all.
Okay.
I already am because of this, but
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. But I was just trying to think about the future, you know what I mean?
before we end this interview, I'm just gonna ask you one direct question, okay? And I know you got your guns, and I know your whole group got the guns. Without saying any names, do you know who's responsible for killing that girl, right? You hesitated, man. You hesitated. Have you seen pictures of that girl? That was a picture.
I can feel that.
How do you think your mom would feel if that was you that got killed at the party? You mentioned earlier that your mom, you kind of got a little emotional, which I understand because I like making my mom proud, and whenever I disappoint my mom, it's rough. So do you feel like, how do you think your mom looks at you?
Looks at me.
Or like, how does she view you? Do you think she's proud of you? Do you think she's disappointed in you? Okay. Why do you think she's disappointed in you?
Just because everything's been like, I don't know, always had like a good life.
Can you take that down? Sorry.
Always had like a good life, I guess, like I always had everything I needed.
Your mom, she worked overtime and stuff to support you?
It's just she's always at work.
Okay.
And I'm always just left to do whatever.
Okay. So, do you think that your mom would be proud of you and the way that you handled yourself at that party?
No.
How do you think your mom would feel if she found out that you had something to do with that homicide?
She'd be hurt.
And again, I know you're not going to say any names, but do you know, or are you aware of who shot into that house and killed that girl? Okay. There's nothing else I can tell you, man. You're the one who has to put your head down at night. You're the one who has to go. I mean, you're going to get locked up right now, but you're going to be alone with your thoughts all night. And I want you to know that at the end of the day, like, we're trying to help you, we're trying to talk with you. But your mom's going to see all this, and eventually she's going to find some stuff out, right? And you're the one who's going to have to answer to that.
As the investigation continues, it's determined that Isaiah Espinoza was the one who fired the fatal shot. But Cruz seems to have contributed to the situation in any way he could. So now, at just 16 years old, he's taken someone's life and ruined his own. Cruz Medina pleaded guilty to charges of first-degree murder, conspiracy, and tampering with evidence, and was sentenced to 24 years in prison. Isaiah Espinoza, also age 16, was found guilty of the same crimes and sentenced to 29 years. We hope you enjoyed today's video. 85% of our viewers aren't subscribed, so if this is the kind of content you come back for, just hit subscribe. It's the single biggest thing you can do to support the channel. If you want to keep watching more, check out one of the most intense cases we've ever covered right here, or catch up on our latest upload right here.